Coming up on today's Liberty, Helldiver and Clarel have fallen to the bots. What fate lies ahead for the DSS? Friendly sentries or automaton spies? We ask the hard questions that need answering. And will we ever take the fight to the enemies of Super Earth?
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat, Helldivers to Hellpods.
Helldivers. The state of the current major order is, unfortunately, looking extremely grim. We regret to report that two key planets have fallen to the automatons. First, Helldiver, birthplace of the DSS and site of its original construction, has been overrun. The DSS construction site, once our central node for tactical coordination, is now in enemy hands. As a direct result, cooldown times for all DSS tactical actions have been increased by 24 hours until further notice. Meanwhile, Clarel has also been taken. The Deep Mantle Forge complex, once a proud beacon of industrial might, has been stolen by the automatons. We can only imagine what anti-liberty abominations they plan to construct with it. Over the course of the coming days, all DSS tactical actions will require 25% more resources. Mercifully, Tosh remains under Super Earth control, but the clock is ticking. Less than 24 hours remain to recapture both Helldiver and Clarel. Failure to do so will result in a catastrophic collapse of this major order. To all Helldivers, this is the time to double down. Push back against the incineration core and take back what's ours. The operational status of the DSS depends on it.
This really isn't looking good, Vanguard. Troops, we need to act. Now.
Indeed, Spizzo. If we don't do something, who knows what grim realities we'll wake up to tomorrow.
Now, it's been a long time discussion among Helldivers about whether or not our sentries, which form a crucial part of our arsenal, are actively targeting everything in their path, including Helldivers. A recent video posted to Super Reddit by Helldiver Rabbitzai shows what appears to be an autocannon sentry deliberately targeting him while no other threats were present in the vicinity. Is this definitive proof of an automaton hack? A simple error in the targeting systems of the sentries themselves? Or just an unseen enemy on the battlefield? I know from my own personal experience in the field that many of these instances appeared as though I was directly targeted, obviously with malicious intent.
Wait, Spizzo. Are you saying you believe these fringe ideas?
The situations kind of speak for themselves.
But there's no proof of this, though.
True, but the fear surrounding being team killed while Helldivers are using sentries is commonplace.
Well, that's definitely a thing. Please, continue.
While the answers are still unknown at this time, there's absolutely no doubt that this has been happening. But what are your thoughts, Helldivers? Have you experienced something like this before? And if so, what do you think is the true source of this dilemma that seems to be on the rise? Be sure to let us know in the comments down below.
And now, regrettably, today's moment of treason comes from Helldiver Sir Yefington, a cadet in the official Super Earth Salute Super Discord. And folks, this one, it's unhinged. In a brief but damning 30-second clip, Sir Yefington is seen climbing into an XO-49 Emancipator exosuit and maneuvering around a point of interest. So far, so standard. But then, without warning, he opens fire on a fellow Helldiver in a fast recon vehicle. Miraculously, the vehicle absorbs a full barrage of autocannon fire, even becoming briefly airborne like a confused eagle. Sadly, the Helldiver inside does not share in its luck. He is shredded into freedom chunks in what can only be described as a friendly fire felony. We here at the SES have no choice but to condemn Helldiver Sir Yefington's chaotic and clearly traitorous actions. He has been remanded to the Ministry of Truth and will be dealt with thoroughly. Let this be a reminder. Bravery and heroism, not fratricide, are the values that make a true Helldiver. If you want to be featured in an upcoming episode, submit your moments of valor in the SES Super Discord today. The more epic, hilarious, helpful, or uniquely stupid, the better. Now, Helldiver Interloper is still recovering from his injuries from the Warp Pack, so Helldiver Spizzo has the weather for us again today. Over to you, Helldiver.
Strap on your helmets and prepare your heat shields for entry. It's time for the Galactic Weather Report, Helldivers. First up, we have Fact Bay, currently experiencing the usual blazing heat and endless seas of desert. You'll need to bring more than just your sunscreen, as this scorcher of a planet is definitely going to roast you without some fire-resistant armor. The bugs are acting up, so be prepared. We suggest embracing the planet's climate and using fire-based weapons for the best results. Next up is Helldiver. Visibility is low due to the thick jungle and tall grass. The clankers are using it to their full advantage. Raptor-style ambushes are frequent, so make sure to check your radar for any potential bot patrols and don't get clever girled in the process. And finally, we have Oasis. Don't let the name fool you. It's far from a paradise. It's similar to Helldiver, with its dense vegetation, and because of its resplendent atmosphere, the squids have managed to fully dominate the planet. We suggest lots of 500-kilogram bombs to clear sightlines to provide an added tactical advantage. And that's about it for today's weather report. Always remember, though, planets may provide obstacles, but sweet, sweet liberty always prevails.
Well, it certainly sounds like the Helldivers are going to have their hands full.
No doubt about that. But when have we not?
Well, true words have never been spoken, Spizzo. So, a recent super edit post from Helldiver Brute Navigator proposes a glowing bit of tactical genius, the Orbital Illumination Flare. In a post titled, "This stratagem should be provided by super destroyers for free and available only during night missions," Brute Navigator suggests a squad-wide flare, automatically issued on cooldown during nighttime ops. Think shared resupply, but for light. An attached image shows a mock-up of the stratagem, and the replies lit up just as quickly. One Helldiver, Crimson Allah, said what we're all thinking. Would be pretty handy on the dark-ass city maps. And he's right. With visibility plummeting on certain missions, especially in urban and jungle terrain, the idea has sparked genuine interest. While the Ministry of Defense hasn't issued an official statement, internal chatter suggests that the concept of lighting up the night isn't off the table. Until then, watch your corners, stay close, and maybe keep a few extra flares in your back pocket.
The world of art can invoke different reactions for each and every one of us. For example, during a recent discussion in the fan art section of the official SES Super Discord, a post by Helldiver agent David Washington reminded us about a treasure of the past who had a unique perspective on art we should all aim to adopt on the battlefield again. I'm speaking, of course, of the beloved artist Bob Ross. For many of us, this champion of creativity deeply impacted our formative years while watching the past histories of old Earth in super historical art classes. While this artist taught us many things, one message was much more prevalent than others. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. I think many of our core have forgotten that philosophy. We are quick to judge others' mistakes, or even our own. And the beauty of this is the fact that it transcends art. We should all remember that when a teammate is performing poorly, we have two important decisions to choose from. Do we harshly blame and judge them? Or do we see this as an opportunity to hunker down, find our grit, and show off our inner John Helldiver?
Hey, I remember that guy from Super School. Didn't he have a pet squirrel?
I'd like to think we all do. And yes, he most definitely had a pet squirrel.
Love it.
His name was Peepoo. He'd hang out in Bob's pocket.
Truly a story to warm even the hardest of hearts. Thank you, Spizzo.
And don't forget, if you want a chance to have your art featured in an upcoming episode of The Liberty, join our Discord and submit your work in the fan art channel.
We conclude this broadcast with today's Helldiver Q&A. Today's question comes from Helldiver Truth Cannon 88, who asks, will we ever stop playing defense and finally take the fight to the bugs, the squids, and the bots? Or is this just our life now? Perpetual glorious retreat? Great question, Truth Cannon. And the answer is yes. Eventually. Maybe. Probably. You see, war, especially galactic war, isn't a sprint. It's a 17-part triathlon in zero gravity, blindfolded, with orbital bombardments going off in the background. The enemies of managed democracy are cunning, tireless, and seemingly endless, but so are we. Every inch of ground we reclaim, every factory we blow up, every terminate tunnel we collapse, it all adds up. One day, we will go on the offensive, and when that day comes, oh boy, there will be fireworks. Until then, stay hopeful, stay committed, and keep stomping for freedom. Remember, Super Earth didn't become super overnight, and neither will our total galactic domination. Keep the questions and the liberation coming, Helldivers. Once again, Helldivers, we come to the end of this democratic broadcast. Troops, things are looking grim. But this is not the time to despair. Let's resist the bots and fight back with every last bit of strength we have. We'll see you all on the battlefield. Until next time, brave warriors, for Super Earth and democracy.